Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having such a great day today. It is rainy and dreary and there's no sun. It has just been like this for weeks now and it's very depressing. So I have a lot of stuff in the house that I'm going to try to accomplish today. I need to get ready for the day, so I thought I would sit down, do a get ready with me. I love watching these types of videos. I love watching people do their makeup. Makeup is something that I do really enjoy doing. Not that I get to do it all the time because I'm home with the kids all day, but it's a great way for me to be able to be creative, but not do a painting. So Melania, I am trying to get her to sleep. I don't know, she's right there, but she's fighting it. So yeah, I thought I would just get ready for the day and then talk about the new year. It is now, let's see, it is now the 19th of January and it's been a great start to the new year, minus the weather. That's been trashed, but I thought it would be fun to just have a chat about intentions and goals and resolutions and all that fun stuff, but also playing with a bunch of makeup. I do have a couple new makeup, drugstore makeup, especially that I did the other day. My skin literally looked like a filter. I kept looking at my face in the mirror because I'm I can't believe how well this makeup performs. Makeup, I love doing my makeup, and one of my intentions or goals for this year is to find an awesome base. I want foundation, concealer, setting powder, blush, bronzer, and I want to find a combination that works really well together. One that's high-end, but also one that is a more affordable drugstore brand too, mixing, matching, whatever it is. I have had the hardest time trying to find a combination of all of those products for my under eyes. They always crease and it makes me crazy. It makes me feel so much older. I don't need to rant anymore, but that's one of the things I want to try to figure out this year. It sounds really silly, but I love makeup. So I will probably have more makeup content coming out too. So the products, first let me talk about this lip balm. I do get the BoxyCharm monthly, so a lot of the products that I do get is from that box, which I love. I will do a totally separate video on BoxyCharm because I legit love them so much. But this is a serum balm. It's by Make Cosmetics and it's beautiful little packaging. It is the dreamiest texture. It is tinted a little bit. And I have it on now. I always like to put on a gloss or a balm before I start my makeup because my lips are always dry. It doesn't matter how much water I drink. We're on the Stanley Cup bandwagon. It doesn't matter. My lips are always dry. So that I've been loving. That I don't think is drugstore, but it's legit. I will wind up trying more of their products. But the stuff that I'm super excited about, and I have found this from watching other makeup videos, is this brand called Catrice. And this is the True Skin. It's a hydrating foundation. It has hyaluronic acid in it and it's long wearing. They are not kidding. Is it the most hydrating foundation I've ever used? No, but let me tell you, it was just incredible. How do I want to do this? I don't remember how many I used last time. I am not the best with applying foundation. I just kind of slop it on and then go from there. So anyways, in regards to the New Year's, I'm curious. So leave me comments down below on your thoughts and opinions and what you guys do. I was always that person. I'm talking 10 years ago. I was always that person that was setting these massive life-changing resolutions, right? I wanted to just reinvent myself and it was just asinine, right? Just insane. I feel the older I get, I feel the word resolution is such a negative word. It makes me feel exactly that. You just have to go and reinvent yourself because you're just not good the way that you are. And I don't love that. I feel resolutions just set you up for failure. The word resolution, the word diet, I'm just not into it. I just feel I don't know. It's too harsh. It's too extreme. It's too much. Like, what is wrong with just like making subtle changes and just doing a better job? That is my like mantra or statement for the year, is just do a better job. Like with everything. It doesn't matter what subject or what topic it is, but like just do better, you know? It doesn't have to be like this crazy massive thing. It just like small things, baby steps, so that it's maintainable, obtainable, manageable, and not overwhelming. Like we have enough stuff in this world to worry about without like putting all this pressure on ourselves. So this looks so pretty. I know that the lighting is like pretty crazy in here, but like she good. It is so good. This is the first time I've used a kabuki brush. I go back and forth between, I obviously just slather the foundation on my skin. But I see so many people using brushes for all of their applications, and like, it's not my favorite, but I'm trying to figure out again, if like this is the right brush for that, or that's another part of what I'm trying to figure out this year. So anyways, my whole goal this year is to just do a better job. When I am 8 months postpartum with Melania, who is sleeping, good girl. Oh, and then, so real quick. So I'm also going to do the Catrice True Skin High Cover Concealer. This same thing, hyaluronic acid and waterproof. I think this shade is a little dark, but she looked okay the other day. So actually, I'm not going to do all that. What was I saying? So yeah, so when I was pregnant with Melania, I was not really doing any skincare at all. Like, and again, because I get that BoxyCharm in, I'm getting new stuff every single month, but I did not want to put not chemical, I mean, yeah, I guess chemicals. Like I didn't want to use like all these new products with all these different like chemicals and product like ingredients, that's what I'm looking for in there, and like risk her health. So I just like basic like wash my face, moisturizer, like nothing crazy. And let me tell you, my skin looked horrible after I had her. So I made a commitment to myself that I will also talk about this coffee in a minute. I made a commitment to myself that I need to do a better job again at doing my skincare routine. In the morning, it's fine because I'm like up and doing everything that I need to anyways. But at night, I'm so tired. I mean, I think everyone can relate to this. I'm just so tired that I didn't use a primer. Whatever. I don't always use primers. I don't know that I necessarily believe in primers. But anyways, at the end of the night, like the last thing I feel like doing is washing my face and like doing this whole thing. But let me tell you, I started probably 3 months ago, really taking the time to do it. And the other part of my intentions for this year are making myself a priority. And I'll get more into that in a minute. But I now, at the end of the night, before the kids are in bed, after like whenever it is, I tell everyone I'm going into the bathroom, I'm gonna do my skincare routine. And let me tell you, it is one of my favorite parts of the day. I get 10 minutes and I take off all my makeup, regardless of what it is. Okay, so this real quick. This is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I do not think that this shade is dark enough. But I love, or maybe it's just this lighting. This lighting is a little extreme. But I love it. I use a makeup melt, and then I use a cleanser, and then I put on hyaluronic acid and niacinamide and like a treatment serum or my tretinoin. And then I do my moisturizer and then a face oil, and I take it down my neck and my chest, and it is dreamy. And I look forward to it every day. I don't get to take baths. Like that's just, it's too much. That's like that's just pushing it. But let me tell you, it is something I truly look forward to. And my best friend has been working in skincare for probably the last decade and is now in school for esthetician or aesthetics. Esthetist? She's going to be an esthetician. And her skin is flawless. And she's always like, I just, I get out of the shower and I put body oil on, and I'm like, who has time for all that? But now I understand. Like, now I get it. And I look forward to it. And I love it. It's like a little bit of me time. And now I won't even dare go to bed with mascara on, which before I was like, like if I didn't do it, I didn't do it, like whatever. And now I couldn't even fathom doing that. So that has been great. But I also started that, last year. So it's not like it was part of this year's intentions, but it's something I want to keep up because I notice everything and I feel older. I now drive a minivan. I don't know if I've shared that before. I swore I would never ever drive a minivan in my life, and I'm a mom now. Like, I should be driving a minivan because it makes sense and it is the right decision. Let me tell you, I love her and she is great. The kids love her. Xavier loves it. But then we're going on a trip and I bought a couple one-piece bathing suits, and because my stomach and my body is not, come on, I have a piece of hair. I'm not like, totally where I want to be as far as like where my postpartum body is. And I was sad when I put that on. I was like, no, not doing it. I will drive a minivan. I will do all sorts of other things. I'm not wearing a one-piece bathing suit. And I ordered one that was like cut out and like really pretty. And it was gorgeous. And I could do something like that. But my boobs are so messed up from my reconstruction that I can't even wear, like, to pick out clothes for me is just obnoxious. Look how pretty that blush is. This is by Wander Beauty. So pretty. So anyways, I feel like I'm just ranting, but I don't remember what the original topic was. I'm losing it. So yeah, I just want to do better. So I feel that skincare, that's where we're, I feel better the way that my skin looks. And I just enjoy doing that. The big thing for me this year is making me a priority. And this goes way back to when I was diagnosed with cancer, which was now 7 years ago, which seems like not even possible. But I went through the ringer. I won't get into all of it, but I had 18 weeks of really bad chemo following a full year of additional targeted therapies. And then I had a double mastectomy, 5 other surgeries after that. I've had 2 C-sections. My body has been through a lot, like a lot. And my last surgery for reconstruction, my second to last, I had my latissimus muscle on my right side. It's now my breast. So my body is not normal, okay, in a lot of areas. And I have very much so, I don't want to say, I wasn't pushing myself. And when I was younger, I worked at a gym for a very long time and I loved it. Like, loved it so much that I wanted to own a gym one day. Like, my body, I had awful eating habits, like terrible eating habits, but I was thin and I had muscles and I was toned and I looked good. Now, things have changed, right? I'm now not that age anymore. I understand it's not possible to look like that forever. But I can look better than what I do now. And I really enjoyed going to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning before it opened and getting my workout in. And at the end of the day, it was a huge part of my life. And then I just let it disappear and go away. And that's not who I am. Like, I enjoy taking care of myself and feeling good about myself, and it's, whatever. But so my overall health intentions is I need to be active. I need to move my body in some way every single day. I don't care what it is. And again, with having 2 kids, it's really hard. Like, it is really hard. And that's before I was like, it just wasn't a priority because it was more work for me to try to figure out how I was going to do this than actually like do it. But come to find out, it's easier than I thought it was. We have a gym in the basement, and that's amazing. Eric bought us this beautiful Nordic track treadmill a couple years ago, and I've only used it a couple times until this year. And it's hard to get down there with both kids because Xavier's just all over the place, and Melania, she will sit and play, but it's not the easiest. So Saturday and Sundays I run downstairs, and then during the week I have on my phone the Alexia Clark app. She is stunning. Like, I mean, I've been following her on Instagram for a couple years, and she is just like chef's kiss. Like, if I could have my body look like something, it's her. And she has a bulldog, so, you know, icing on the cake. Speaking of, Mr. Beefy has made his appearance. So, and the great thing about her app is even though we have like the gym set up downstairs, it's not like a full gym. There's not weights or anything down there. I do have, though, on her app, you can select home or gym. So I have a mat and weights and resistance bands and all of that stuff. So, and then for every exercise she does, you can pick an alternate exercise as well, which is awesome because of my arm situation. And if there's something that is like too much pressure on my arms, I'll just do something else, like abs or whatever it is. I'll always do an exercise in place of that. So I've been absolutely loving that. And it's great because they're all circuits, but they're like 36 minutes a piece, which is, there's no reason not to spend 36 minutes to get it in. And obviously it takes longer. Like today I did a full body on the app, and Melania was just not having it. She was like, yeah, we're not doing this today. And she was hungry. So I stopped after the second circuit, and then I fed her, and she was still like not super happy. She's just grumpy today. She has been the last couple days. But I have her right next to me, and I talk to her, and I'm next to her, so she's not like, you know, in another room. And it's not like I'm going to not, like, when I say make myself a priority and like doing these things, I'm not going to let her cry so I can get a workout in, but I have them with me. And if I have to stop and then pick up later, then I will do that too. But after I finish one, I feel so good. I feel so good. Like, and that's like who I used to be. I used to enjoy like pushing myself and seeing what I can do. And, you know, I'm not the best at that stuff, but it's just, it feels nice and I feel accomplished, and it doesn't take long to do. And that's like, whatever. I hate doing eyebrows. I hate it. I need them to be microbladed again. But for me, and I don't know if anyone else has had it done and felt like this, it was one of the most, and I've been through some stuff, it was one of the most painful things I've ever done. I don't know if my skin on my face is just super sensitive or what, but that was hell. And I don't want to do it again, but I need to. So anyways, and then running, I have always said, and if anyone's known me and like we've talked about working out before, I've always said, I want to run. Like, I want to be a runner. I envy people who can run and do that. It is not me. My body is not made for that. I don't know that I've ever been able to run a full mile, ever. Like, and it seems so simple, but like, and like something that most people should be able to do. So 2 weekends ago, it was a Saturday, whatever it was, Saturday or Sunday, and I went down to the gym to run. And I just do it on manual, and I just set the timer and I go. And I like it on like, I can do runs in Argentina, in Egypt, on the Amalfi Coast. Like, they have really cool, it's like the Peloton, but a treadmill, as far as like the programs and like the runs you can follow. Oh, see, this is where we get squirrely right here. Does that look normal? You're supposed to be sisters, not distant third cousins. So anyways, I did it on manual, and the lap is in a 1/4 mile. And I went around, and I was going to do a 1/2 mile. I was like, that I should be able to do. And it was okay. So I did another lap, and then I did another lap, and I did a whole mile. And I was so proud of myself because, again, I don't know that I've ever in my life have been able to do that. And then I was like pumped, and I had like awesome music going downstairs, and it was just like such a great feeling. And then I walked a 1/4 mile at like 3.5, so it wasn't a super slow walk. And then I ran another mile, and I increased my speed from 5 to 5.5 to 6. And the longer I went, the faster I went, the better I felt. I'm not exaggerating, and it's going to make me like emotional now, probably because my period's going to be here in a week, but I am not kidding when I say I hit the 3 button for the speed and I immediately started crying because I was like feeling all these emotions all at once. I was so proud of myself and so excited because I never thought, like, what changed? What has changed? Like, my body has been through so much in not a positive way, really. And then I ran 2 individual miles within a 1/2 hour. I was so emotionally just all over the place. I was so proud, but also like pissed at myself because like it was in me all along. I had been so used to making excuses and like not pushing myself and being comfortable, and it was just easier. So that's just the way that I was. And I came upstairs, my face was red, like I'm talking red. And I started crying again, and I told Eric like what I had just done. And you have to understand Eric to understand his personality. He always pushes me to be better. And he always uses laughter and like smart comments to like lighten the mood, and like that's just how he operates, which I love. That's what I love about him, is he's not always super serious, but he's like, you're not as worthless as you thought you were. And I said, that's exactly how I feel, because I've been making excuses for years of why I wasn't doing things, and for what? Like there was literally no reason, because I had just, and it was easy, and it was like, I don't want to say easy, like I had to push myself to get through it, but I did it. And so now my goal, I guess, like if I'm going to go, I just got a little high on that one. My goal is to be able to run 5 miles by the end of the year. And that's a lot. Like that, even just saying it is like, it seems a little aggressive, but why would I not be able to do that? So that is like the one really big achievement that I want to get to. As far as eating, again, I don't like the word diet. I think it sets yourself up for failure. But I knew that I needed to tighten my eating habits up. What am I doing? I'm going to do this and be right back. Okay, yeah, I definitely cannot do eyeliner and talk at the same time. Eyeliner is probably, what I want to do this year is learn how to do a winged eyeliner. I have no skills when it comes to that. So anyways, eating. I decided that I was going to follow the eating ways of keto. And I read a lot of different types of diets and whatever. And I feel like keto lines up with how I pretty much eat as it is. So I obviously have to make some omissions on some of the things, like my Skippy natural peanut butter. I just eat it by the spoonful. It's disgusting. I literally don't eat it any other way. And my 3-year-old now does the same thing. He will literally bring me the jar of peanut butter with a spoon and just eat it, which I can't be mad at. I get it. But yeah, so I am loving it. Because I'm getting enough fat and protein, I don't feel like as hungry, and I feel satisfied. I don't eat and feel like, oh my God, I need something else, or I need something sweet, or I need whatever. I actually feel really good on it. I'm also intermittently fasting, and I did a 2-day fast at the beginning of the new year because I just needed a hard reset, and I felt great. I lost like 5 pounds of just pure bloat, which was great because I knew that I was, which like my last few videos of the end of the year, like I was all in sweatshirts because I just did not feel good at all. So I felt great after that. And then like this week I fasted on Monday and I didn't eat till Tuesday, like afternoon. And I felt great. So I'm probably going to continue doing a full day fast on Mondays, but every day I eat from 12 to 6. So like right now it is 1 o'clock and I haven't eaten yet because I needed to get ready, but I will wind up making eggs with some sort of meat, broccoli, scallions, cheese, and I feel good. Like I eat like anywhere between 3 to 6 eggs with whatever else I have. 6 eggs when Xavier's home because he will wind up eating a good amount of mine. We always share eggs together. It's like what we do, but and I mix it up. I'll do goat cheese or feta and like all sorts of different stuff so it's not boring. But I'm also the type of person, like I'll meal prep and I can eat the exact same thing every single day for a whole week and that doesn't bother me at all. Because Eric's eating a totally different way and fasting different. So like every one of us in this house, we're all on a different eating schedule / plan / whatever. So I've been loving that. And the hard thing is I haven't lost any weight. I expect things to happen fast, which I think everyone kind of does, but I'm still at the same number, but I feel better. So I have to like stop putting myself on the scale because that's not how it works. Also, this coffee. This is the bulletproof coffee. That's what they call it. It's a keto coffee. There's no carbs in it. So today I did 2 different K-cups. I did pumpkin spice and vanilla cream puff. And then I did 4 squirts of sugar-free caramel syrup, a tablespoon of grass-fed butter, which sounds weird, and then a tablespoon of coconut oil. And you have to blend it. Like you have to blend it for 15 to 20 seconds. Let me tell you, I have to do keto forever because this coffee is legit. Like I look forward to having it every single day. I don't know that I ever want regular creamer ever again. Like it sounds weird and gross and like it is so good and it's like foamy on top. It is delicious. So I've been loving that. I have 2 cups of that. And then also I make beautiful tumblers. I have a lot of tumblers that I have made. But I got on the Stanley Cup bandwagon, and let me tell you, this is the 40 ounce, I don't know what they call it, but I'll try to link all my makeup down below that I was using, and then my cup too, if I can find it anywhere that people aren't price gouging for. But I wound up scooping that up at Target, and I now drink over 80 ounces of water a day, where before, in 2022, I would have 3 cups of coffee, a Diet Coke, maybe a seltzer water, and then I would have a glass of wine or 2 or a Truly lemonade with Eric at night. And like, that's not acceptable behavior. Like, again, do a better job. Just drink water like a normal human. Like, you have to drink. I have kidney stones. Like, I have kidney stones in my kidneys right now, and I was drinking no water. Like, I'm just asking for it. So again, the whole motto for this year is just do a better job. Drink more water, take your makeup off, Move your body every day. Eat the way you're supposed to. January 1st, we went out to brunch. The first thing that entered my body was breakfast nachos and a mimosa. I am not proud of that. Now, those nachos were delicious and I crushed them, like dominated those nachos. But, you know, not normal behavior. So, what else? As far as like other things like YouTube, I would love to grow my channel. I would love to continue to create content. I would love to expand the content that I'm doing. I am going to wind up doing, which I'm super excited about this because I love like what I'm doing today, like talking about things that I love, that I found, like all of it, things for around the home, organizing stuff for the kids, makeup, like all that stuff. I love it so much that I am going to have a separate Instagram, YouTube, whatever, and I'll like have it all connected somehow, but it's going to be called Rachel's Faves, and I'm going to talk about all the things that I have found that I love because I love sharing that kind of information. But if you're here for organization or something else, like I don't want that to like crowd it or whatever. But I'm really excited to do that because there's so many things and so many products that I have found and love that like I want to share with the world, and like I love doing that. So I thought, why would I not do that on social media? So that is the plan. Real estate, I love doing real estate. I obviously have goals for that. And yeah, so what else? I think that's it. I really do think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. I hope you guys, I don't know, are doing something for yourself this year. I hope that you either like, I don't know, just something you want to work towards. And again, it doesn't have to be crazy. Oh, these lashes are looking crazy today. I think it's important that we do something for ourselves, regardless of what it is, whether it's something big, something small, something as simple as drinking more water, or I probably look crazy doing this, drinking more water, or, you know, moving your body, doing your skincare at night, you know, whatever that is. Like, I hope you guys have found something that you want to do to better yourself, because I think that is important and something that we should always be trying to do. And again, it doesn't have to be this crazy grand gesture or idea, but I think it's important. I also am loving this new Milani. It is this one is called Fantasy, the color. It's like a lipstick, but it's a lip balm. So pretty. And again, like, oh, did I just mess it up? I did. Just getting a little squirrely. The formula is so nice. So this is the Milani. I love it. I actually got a couple different colors. So these three, there's two different ones. There's one with the gold and then one with the black. The one with the black are the balms. This is a matte lipstick and this color is called Peony. I got it yesterday. Stunning. Like, so beautiful. So beautiful. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Baby girl is napping, so now it is time for me to try to go get some stuff done. I'm hopefully gonna film their Valentine's Day baskets now. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.